how to draw a nose in a very easy way. One line here, one line here, a little shadowing. Not too bad, huh? In today's video, we're going to be making a very easy way to create noses. Can you see? So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome to the Ayala Art channel, aka I Love to Paint. This is your artsy friend Martha. In this channel you can find lots of playlists full of art, crafts, and art journaling, some doll making too. Today we're going to be working on a nose. It was requested, and although I have another video that I will link at the end of this video, that I was also talking about noses, I wanted to do this other one, and I'm going to use pencil, charcoal. If you hear some wild noises, it's because my cat is going crazy up and down the stairs. I think it's going to rain tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to start with a very easy way to make your nose, but first, we have to see where the nose is located in the face when you're drawing. If you're making an adult face, you will have the face like this, sort of. The eyes will be somewhere around here of your head, towards the middle, and in a cross line down here, you will see another middle of the way line where the nose will end. In a typical person, you can have variations, of course. Some people have a shorter nose, some people have a longer nose, skinnier face, wider face, everything else, right? This is just like an average middle of the way type of nose. So you have the line over here, then there will be another line where the mouth will be located. But here we're going to go and start with, say that this is the eye. The distance between the eyes is typically another eye size of distance. That's where you have the location of the nose. Between the two, of course, right, you know where they are. You know where the nose is. But when you're drawing a front face, sometimes people get all turned around and don't know, but we're going to go by measurements. So this is the area, and this is the length. You can make the nose in 20 different ways, but assuming that you don't have any clue, I like to start by a ball, but I am exaggerating the lines, okay? I don't go so dark onto the drawings. Then you would have like these little legs. Under the little legs, which are the nostrils, you would have a little lane that goes higher over here, a little lower lane that goes towards what is going to be the lips. We're not going to talk about the lips just yet. And then it will extend in a cone that opens up like this. And typically you do this with shadowing. So it all goes soft and gentle. Then you have some highlights, which of course the tip of the nose has a highlight, the center of the nose has another highlight. I don't have my, oh, here it is. my brush. When you're drawing, it's better if you just have a brush to get rid of the pencil eraser little rollies than if you go like this, because then you smear more pencil. So that's the basic idea. That's one type of nose. Let's see if you can see over here better. That was really easy, right? It was not so difficult. Then we're going to go and do another type of nose. This one has the nostrils kind of aiming up. See, they're aiming up. All these lines are super exaggerated, but that's the basic thing. And if you don't want the person to look so mad, you come in at the eyebrows, and it gives a softer expression to the face. But since we're talking only about the nose, we're going to the next type of nose. If it is a younger face, typically you will see a more rounder face. The items in the face, which is eyes, nose, lips, will go lower from, like if this is the middle, in a kid's face, they go lower than the middle of the circle for your face. So the eyes also can be farther apart than one eye only. And the nose will have less room from here to here, and typically it will be also higher than the other division of spaces from an adult face. So you have your nose over here, and usually it looks wider, so I like to put this like parentheses in here for the nose, and just some little holes over here, which are more like little dashes, in the same, like a cone that opens up towards the eyes. I hope the camera is catching up what I'm talking about. So you have your parentheses in here, the little dashes. They're not aiming up, but they could if you like it. Then there's this little nose, which is the base. I mean, this little line at the base of the nose. And then the philtrum, or little line under the nose, that goes and connects towards the lips. The rest, you go with the charcoal or your pencil. Where's the charcoal? There are more sharper pencils than this, but this is what I have right now. You make your parentheses, you make your little dots, the philtrum, the shadow at the base of the nose, and then you start moving the charcoal around. Usually for babies, you don't have much of a, especially the style I use, which is more whimsical than realistic, you don't have a lot of shadowing. Usually you paint your kids with more highlights. So you have your nose highlight in here and a little bit in the center. Then you soften it again, and see, you have a small kid's nose, and it wasn't that difficult. And a third nose, which which would be a more, I don't know, adding more character or something to the nose. You have your eyes over here. You have the base of the nose. Depending on how wide or narrow you want the nose. Typically I make more wider noses, but it doesn't have to be wide. You make this little U, and from the U you make another parenthesis and lower the philtrum or the other shadow down here. And let's say that the light is coming from this side, then the shadow has to be on this side. And that's it. See? So I hope this helped in having more ways to do a nose easier. If you just want to make an outline, that's even easier, because you can just make a little, you know, line and you're done. If you're only outlining, and you're done with the nose. It doesn't require much effort. If you want it cuter, make it more narrow. If you want the person younger, make everything squishier towards the bottom of the whole face. And if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments below. Also requests. If you have any requests, also let me know down there in the comments. Join my group called I Love to Paint in Facebook, or visit my blog ilovetopaint.blogspot.com and leave me a comment there. If this is the first time that you're visiting my channel, click on the subscribe button and also check the bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a video. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it if you want to. And more than anything else, have fun and keep your paintbrush wet.